Alright, welcome to another Identity 5 video. In this video, I will be talking about how to one-tap Lasso and basically how I went from like a 20% rescuing success to a 70 to 80%, which is almost every single time. And if you guys want to know how I did it, you guys can watch the entire video. And I would like to apologize for not making any content recently because I'm about to graduate from university and it's a big deal to me, and I want to take those times and like get the highest marks possible, so I had to dedicate a lot of my time to my studies. So anyway, before I would like to continue, I would like to say, as usual, you guys can go to the timelines and you guys can skip to whatever part you guys want. You know, if you guys want to go to the lassoing part, yeah, you guys can do that. And also, I would like to thank, like the former OGs, Cats 007 and Persuadable, because I think this is like a way for me to give back to the community. And I think this is going to be one of those videos where like hunters are going to hate it, but survivors are going to like it, because this is genuinely game changing. And I hope you guys feel the same way, because it helped me a lot. Alright, so let's go to the next part. Alright, so the next part is the settings. So like, all the settings I'm going to show you guys. Let me show you something first before. So what you guys want to do is, before you play Cowboy, you should always do this. Before rank in general, this is what I recommend people. Like, if you guys always have bad ping, before rank, you always want to see. If you want to know if you are going to have a good day or a bad day, this is what you guys should do. You guys go to combat, and then you click to network diagnostics, and then you run the network test, and then you guys have to see like what happens. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have a very good internet, very low ping internet, but unfortunately, my server is really bad. Like, I mean, I'm already in the server that I should be, and I've played various other games, like PUBG and all this type of things. Never had problems with ping, but IDV is unfortunately the only game where ping matters a lot and it's not consistent. So yeah, I would not recommend you guys to play Cowboy if you guys have bad ping. But I will never tell you guys that do not play Cowboy if you have bad ping. Give it a shot, see if it works for you. But you guys ultimately need to have green ping at least. If it's below 50 is better, but green ping, anything below 100. So unfortunate, but that is how things stand. But don't worry guys, I'm here to help you. So let's go to the settings. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm using high graphics right now, because normally what I do is I turn on music and I put high graphics whenever I make videos, because I want you guys, to make it look pretty and you guys like it. So anyway, so the first thing, these are my normal settings actually. If you guys notice, there are no music in the background because I do not like music. I like to focus. Is number one, lower your quality, and then this is a huge one, guys. You have to put it 0.5. If you even like a slight increase, I've seen my ping like spike up like crazy. So this has to be very low also. And then you want to have high FPS. So what is high FPS? Essentially, it means frame per second, which means that how many times your screen refreshes per rate, something like that. And for this game, it's capped out at 60. Most games, it's like, we have some games over 100 FPS, but this is like, if you guys have a potato phone, you guys might need to turn this off. But if you guys, my phone also is pretty potato, it's like 3 years already, but I have high FPS turned on. So my phone, it still has a pretty high refresh rate, but I don't think it will help. It only helps until 60. Beyond 60, it's like it doesn't really help. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So these are the most optimal settings right now that you can do. Alright, so welcome to the next part. The next part is actually pretty simple. All you guys have to do is, you guys want to go to custom script, and then you guys want to go to practice mode. Make sure you guys select practice mode, make sure that is on, and then you guys want to go to survivor. After that, you guys want to go to AI settings, and then you guys want to make sure nightmare is enabled, because we want to go up against the best hunter. But for survivor, I would recommend going below nightmare, because we are practicing, right? We want to practice rescue, so we want the hunter to essentially bring down the nightmare bot faster. So I would recommend beginner for the bot. So once you guys have done this, you guys can pick any map you want. So I have picked Moonlit. It's up to you guys. Practice on whatever map you guys feel like that you are in the weakest. So alright, so now I'm already in the queue. And then now what I'm going to do is you guys can pick any hunters you guys want. For right now, I'm going to practice BQ. You know, if you guys feel like geisha, you see a lot of geishas, you can practice with that. So I'm going to go with BQ. And then next thing I'm going to do is I'm picking Cowboy. And then okay, so this is a bit more controversial, but I believe, as like I said, I have very high ping despite having good Wi-Fi. So what you guys have to do is you guys have to pick a very lower tier costume. Like B tier is the best, highest tier guys can go, or you guys can pick default skins. Those are the best options for you guys, and that is something that will help, because if you guys look at the A tier skin, you guys can see, you know, the flashy the colors and all this type of things. And that's why, like, if you go for lower graphics, you won't see, like, you know, like some of those effects, you know. So because it will definitely hinder your performance. So we are like we are making sure that all the hardware and the internet performance is going towards your gameplay and not towards flashy accessories. So that's what you guys want to do. And okay, another thing, accessories, right? We want to equip no accessories, guys. No accessories or any of the B tiers will do. Okay, why no accessories? Yes, ping is an issue, but another thing is, if you guys equip, like for example, the Chalice of Clarity. This is actually very popular right now. I see a lot of cowboys running this, and thank you to those cowboys, because it makes my life very easy. Why does it make my life very easy? Especially this. This is like the worst accessory for cowboy. Like, it's pretty whatever, but it's the worst. Let me tell you why. When you are hunter, you are looking at cowboy and he's lassoing you, right? You guys have 1 second to drop down the survivor, especially like when he's not one tap lassoing, he's like holding it for a very long second. But if you use this accessory, you will see a bird. The moment you see the bird, you can just let go of the survivor. Like, I'm telling to you guys, this accessory helps the hunter. It does not yeah, it's really bad to use this accessory. This accessory, it's not as worse, but it has like a horse sound effect, which easily tells me that, oh, okay, this guy has been lassoed. So like, we don't want to give the hunter, even if it's a very micro advantage, we don't want to give them any sort of advantage. So that's why I go with this skin and this accessory. If you guys are an OG cowboy main, you guys know why I'm using this thing. Okay, guys. Another thing you guys want to know is the perks. Basically the skill tree, like what you need for cowboy. What you guys want to do is you guys want to go to the skill tree, and I'll show you guys mine. This is something I found very useful. So it's known as this thing. You will be notified the direction of the hunter. This is very useful because cowboy is a character where like you're going to look back the entire time. I'll show. Okay, okay, guys. So now we will have a Wu Chang chasing me. Alright. So another thing I forgot to mention, he needs fast pallet dropping also. So like you guys can see, right? We know that the Wu Chang is like looking at me. Right? We know the Wu Chang is like looking at me, and we don't even have to look back. We just know that the Wu Chang is like not mind gaming. He's just like when he looks at you, it tells you. But when you don't look back, it does not tell you. I mean, when you look back, it does not tell you. When you like now, you see, I don't know. Okay, now I know he's coming from that direction. Like it's very helpful, you guys. You can use this in other survivors also. Hi guys. Okay, so I finally got the coordinator down. So the first thing you guys want to know is, before you lasso, the first important tip is know if there is any objects in front of you. Sometimes if you have an object like this, like you see, it's very hard to aim at the hunter. Sometimes if you aim here, you guys will miss because you have an object in front of you. So it's a bit hard to lasso in this direction. But if you come a bit more towards this side, you guys can lasso. So I would recommend you guys to watch out for that. But for the case of simplicity, I'll come over here. Another thing you guys want to do is tip number 2, know your distance. So if let's say now, can you guys lasso from here? Do you think you guys can lasso from here? I know most people will be like no, but what about here? Like this is a bit less obvious, right? I can tell you guys it's no, because let me show you guys. You see, there's nothing happens, right? It's not as obvious. Like there's nothing happens. But if you guys come closer a bit, and boom, it's already locked in. So this is the second tip. This is the hardest tip I would say, is knowing your distance. Like you guys, for optimal reasons, you guys want to stay as far away from the hunter as possible, so that when you lasso, you are the furthest distance away from the hunter, right? So this is the second most important tip. You guys have to know how far the lasso can go. So this takes a bit of skill, but to be safe, you guys can always do this and then like immediately let go. Just do this and then immediately let go, if you guys know how to do that. Okay, so now that you got the distance in, the third tip is you have to aim the cursor above, I don't know what you call this, to be honest, the crosshair above the hunter's head. So you want to aim this slightly above the hunter's head, not too much, but it's up to you guys. You can aim like crazy like this also, it doesn't really matter. Alright, okay, so the next thing is what you guys came here for, and you guys have to it's going to sound a bit funny, but this helps a lot. It helps you with the timing. Right, so I'm going to turn this on. I don't see. I see. Okay, right, again. I don't see. I see. Okay, let's go again. I don't see. I see. No, okay, the hunter is too fast. I don't see. I see. Right, boom. Again. I don't see. I see. Okay, again. I don't see. I see. Oh shit, bro, I missed. Okay, that time I missed. Right, it doesn't matter if you miss. Sometimes you will miss, but you... Okay, I don't see. I see! Alright, that's it. That's pretty much it, guys. That is my technique. So, as long you guys do that every single time, you guys won't have any problems in lassoing. Okay, guys, welcome to the next part of the video. So, now you guys know how to one-tap lasso, right? It's very, it's not as easy as it looks, but as time goes on, you guys will learn. And by you guys saying, I see, I see, what are you guys looking for? The moment you guys see the balloon, you want to say, I see, and then you lasso. I see, and then you lasso. That is the timing, how it works. And if you guys, a bit more advanced, is that the moment you guys see the balloon, you immediately lasso. That is why I'm saying I don't see. What am I not seeing? I'm not seeing the balloon. So I say I don't see, and then the moment the hunter picks up, you say I see, and then you lasso. That is the perfect timing, because if you lasso before the balloon, or you know that there is 0.01 second before the balloon pops, even if you know the timing of the exact time the balloon will come out, it is not enough, you guys. You can only lasso when you see the balloon. So you guys have to work on that timing, but this helps a lot. So all you guys have to do is I don't see, I see, and then you lasso. So that is my biggest tip. So another thing is, when do you use this ability, right? When do you use this ability? One tap lasso, like you saw the hunter. Certain hunters will have their high FPS phones with their 10 ms ping, right? 20 ms. So they are going to drop. So even if you one tap lasso perfectly, like if you guys seen in the video, sometimes it's not that I missed. Actually, I did not miss. It's that the hunter, especially AI, is like very fast. So sometimes I will not that I missed. It's that I lassoed 0.01 second a bit too late. So the hunter will let it go down, right? So a BQ's pickup is not is something like that. So you guys have to know that, right? So when do you use one tap lasso? Like, as you guys can see, it's a very risky thing to do, because like I said, 70 to 80% of the times you guys will be successful in one tap lassoing. I've seen pro cowboys do this and they fail lassoing. You only have to do this when you are in those emergency situations where you have to one tap lasso, or it's a tie game, or it's you can make a lose game to a tie game, or a win game, a tie game to a win game. That's when you use Cowboy. Cowboy is a very specific character where when the pressures are high and people need you the most, that's when Cowboy will come. That's when you need Cowboy. Cowboy is not like a forward or a wildling where they keep harassing like very easily every single match. No. Cowboy comes in those specific situations where you need Cowboy, and when you need a hero, Cowboy comes. So let me show you one of those specific situations when the survivor dies right in front of chair. So this is when you need the one tap lasso, right? So as you guys can see, okay, the hunter is very close to the chair, so you guys cannot do anything else. I don't see. I see! Right. I don't see. I see! Alright. So you saw how much of distance you guys I made from the from that one chair. Okay, I'm just going to drop, and then in. Okay, I don't see. I see! Right. I don't see. I see! Right. We missed the time. And now you see you guys have enough distance. When you're already far away like that, lassoing is not a I mean, one tap lassoing is a bad idea. You guys just want to like now you see the hunter is already far away from the chair. You guys don't need to one tap lasso. You only one tap lasso when you really have to. You know, the hunter is right next to this chair, and then we need to one tap lasso. And then another case scenario you can one tap lasso is when you are like hidden somewhere. Like let's say now you're hidden here. I'm just going to like let the bot get chased. Right. So now let's say you're in this situation, right? Okay, this is going to be a bit hard because there's a pallet there. I see. I see. Right. I see. Right. So yeah, in those scenarios are when you want to one tap lasso. Because essentially, maybe you guys can't hear. Whenever I use my lasso, there is a whipping sound, right? There's a whipping sound, so the hunter will know. So if you want to be sneaky about it, you hide here and then you lasso. So those are the two specific scenarios where you want to one tap lasso. Alright, guys, welcome to the next part. I'm going to teach you guys some advanced lassoing techniques. Okay, so this one I learned from an S-Badge Cowboy by looking at how he lassoed. So like sometimes we because like obviously you guys know at this point like we should not be standing like this, and also another thing you guys can't do, I forgot to mention, is like while the hunter is lassoing, if you guys can try this on your own time. If you do this and then you try to one tap lasso, you will go over the hunter like this. You will never be successful in one tapping lasso. At least that was my experience. So you only get one tap, which is in the name itself, which is one tap like this. So anyway, let me just continue. So one of them, I showed you guys the two case scenarios, right? Another one is hiding technique. Another one that I haven't told you guys about is you can crouch lasso. Yeah, crouch one tap lasso. This is a bit more advanced, harder to do, very specific scenario as well. But let me show you guys how to do it. I see. All right, that's how. Right. So it's very straightforward, very specific case scenario, but you can one tap lasso while you crouch, because essentially nowadays before this, harassers used to be like, hey look, I'm going to show off, I'm there. But nowadays you have to be hiding. You guys cannot be showing yourself because the hunter will never pick up. If I'm the hunter, I would rather not get the kill. I'll chase the cowboy until the end of times. So that's how it works, guys. And another thing, this is a bit more logical. Whenever you lasso, like I said, I'll chase the cowboy at the end of times. But will I do that if it's already the last cipher and it's going to be popped very soon? Answer is no. I'm still forced to pick up. So you play cowboy when the hunter is desperate. You don't play cowboy when the hunter is not desperate, and you guys will have way better luck with that. Alright, the next thing is okay, this will never work with this AI hunter. Like I said, AI is like you're going against a pro player where they know everything you're doing, and it will never work. Alright, so let me show you guys. Right, so what you guys want to do is, even I don't have my emote because I don't do this actually, but I've seen better cowboys do this, and yeah. So now you know when they pick up, you're like, yeah, you just like you do like some sort of animation where like, yeah, this is a common one I've seen. So like when you do that, and also guys, when they already when they are already like let go like that, you guys have to lasso from down, not from up anymore. That is another thing, guys. The next tip I will give you guys is how to lasso but not lasso. Okay, so what you guys want to practice is, it's called quick lasso. Wait, let me just, my hands are a bit sweaty right now. So what you guys want to do is, you guys want to make sure that you guys practice this. Okay, let me show you what you guys should practice. You guys want to do this? Yeah, you guys want to practice this. This is not exactly one tap lasso, but it's, oh shit, I missed. Okay, that time I messed up. Okay, this is what you guys want to do. You guys want to practice every single time when the hunter picks up. You guys want to be practicing this. So alright guys, so this is the next step I can give you guys is the walking back lasso. So essentially, I know we all know the straight lasso, easy to do. Next one is the walking back lasso. It's a bit harder to do, I'm not gonna lie, because you're walking. So even hunters will think that, oh, this guy is just like walking away because he's afraid of me. So like in those case scenarios, okay, this guy is like not ready to lasso, so they will pick up the survivor, which is a big mistake. So you guys just, as usual, you guys just line it up. You know, you have to line it up and then you bring it towards the survivor, and then you guys like you know, just wait for the hunter to pick up essentially, right? As usual, I see. Okay, again, I see. Alright, that's how. It's called a walking back lasso, meaning that you're telling the hunter that, oh, I'm running away, man. Like, you're too afraid. I mean, you're too scary, so I'm afraid, so I'm gonna run away. Or, yeah, it's something like that. It works. In most case scenarios, it works. Like, it has like a 30% or 40% success rate. But it doesn't work as usual with very knowledgeable hunters. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope this is very helpful to you guys. It's a rather longer video. But in short, I know that this will do a lot of help for, you know, if especially you're a beginner. This will bring you immediately to advanced player, probably not an expert yet, but advanced. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll release a different for a different character, a character which I had an S badge for, which is wildling, and I wanted to do that a very long time already, and I will make a video on wildling next. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys. Have a great one.